We'll see how this ends up. Okay. Hello, this is Ravage the Jaguar. We're part of the... I'm part of the Seafoam Isles Draft League. I'm not actually playing in it, but I'm going to be commentating this battle between these two people. We've got Alolan Floatzel on the left, and we've got, I'm going to say, Reich? I'm going to call him Reich. If this doesn't work, then, if that doesn't sound good, then you can tell me that I butchered your name, but I'm going to say Reich. Anyway, Reich is on the right. This is a week 3 battle. Let me make sure, let me look at the document real quick and see if we got any people. Let's see who we've got as far as megas go. Okay, so Lopunny is on Reich's team. That's the mega on their team. And let's see for Alolan Floatzel, the mega is... I don't know, who I don't see. Okay. Right. Yeah, that's Floriantis. Okay. So no Mega is going to be on Floatzel's team, and let me just check the Z moves real quick. Apologies for how long this might be taking. I don't remember which tab to check. Summary. Yeah, that's gonna work. Okay, so Lopunny. Okay, so Tornadus is the Z attack for Reich's team. Okay, no Granbull. So no Z any, just the attack on Reich's team. And then Floatzel has Raikou, who's Z any, and Moltres, who's Z attack. So Alolan Floatzel has 2 Z moves potentially on their side of the battle. Right. So let's just see the schedule. And there's no schedule. Alright, cool. So I don't know what everybody's win-loss is. I don't know what we're really working with here when it comes to win-loss, kill death, loss, anything like that. But as far as the only first impressions I really have, I expect to see Mega Lopunny. I expect Tyranitar to do damage, and it looks like Floatzel's got pretty good for anti-Tornadus with electric. With Raikou and oh, he's got Landorus. Okay. Well, I don't really know what else to say for first impressions. I'm just gonna let them start. I said, okay, go. I think Rotom's gonna go out first, and I think Floatzel might start with Melodic. I don't know how loud that was, we're just gonna roll with it. Well, I was right about the Rotom. The Rotom's name is Umiboshi. I really like default Rotom, that's my favorite Rotom, so I'm happy to see that. And we got Karuba, who's gonna use Taunt, the Cobalion. Oh, so that Taunt not gonna do anything to Rotom, who's just gonna Volt Switch out of there. Rotom's not probably gonna have anything to deal with a Steel type. I feel like a bunch of Pokemon don't have anything to deal with a Steel type with. See, and this is why I like commenting matches live, because you can tell when the opponents are going to be thinking against each other, and it's not just instant where the turns happen. So Cobalion, the Karuma, is going to lose 28% health from that Volt Switch out. Let's see. I don't know what the total HP on Karuma is. But Thermidor, the Slow King, is going to be thrown in. I wish it would say Slow Queen if you change the gender, like Reich has done. Thermidor is going to get Volt Switched, just like Rotom did to Karuma. And Alolan Floatzel's gonna switch to Melodic, who took that. Was that Psychic? Oh, that was Psychic. So that's nice that he was able to switch out and not have Psychic possibly one-shot his Cobalion. And I'm doing my best to use they, them for everybody that I watch because I don't know. I actually don't know many of the people in this draft league, so I don't know pronouns that they use, but feel free after this goes up to let me know, because I always want to use the correct pronouns for people. So Kai, the melodic, he's gonna get burned from what was that? Where did that burn come from? Oh, okay. Does it have an orb? Melodic. Yeah, I think Melodic's holding up a burn orb, if I got the name right. Well, anyway, Thermidor has gotten hit by Toxic and has used Calm Mind in order to get 1.5 special attack and defense, so a pretty good setup we got here with the Slow Queen. Where did that fall from special defense? I'm just trying to read the side here and see where all the stat changes came. Okay, it was from Psychic. There we go. That's where the special defense dropped, because Psychic has a chance to drop that special defense. So Kaihei, the Melodic, had his special defense dropped due to the Psychic. This is kind of like a standoff here, because, like, I know Floatzel doesn't want to lose their Melodic, because that's a really good wall-type Pokemon, but that Melodic should have Recover, because almost every Melodic I have seen in competitive... Yep, there we go, there's Recover. Almost every Melodic I have seen in competitive should run Recover. It's one of its best moves to use. And Reich is going to tell their Slow Queen to use Recycle and get rid of that poison damage. So, I don't even know what Flip Turn is, because I don't know much about competitive past like Gen 5. But it looked to me like it was similar to Volt Switch. And then Floatzel's going to switch to Lurantis, who gets hit by Psychic. What is Lurantis' typing? Okay, yeah, it's a grass type. See, I thought Lurantis was a bug type, or unless it's some form of... I don't know anything about Lurantis. I think that's a Gen 7 Pokemon. So forgive me for not knowing about Lurantis. Slowking still got that Calm Mind set up. Hasn't had to switch out yet. So that's a good position for Reich to be in. We haven't had any KOs, and we've got most of the Pokemon at pretty high HP, except for... It doesn't matter for Melodic because of Recover, but Lurantis is at half. Okay, Cobalion is at 70%. Okay, that was a good switch. I don't know much about Lurantis, but I do know that it uses Leaf Blade. And that Leaf Blade was going straight for that Slow Queen. So good switch out by Reich. Gonna go to Nappa, the Tangrowth. That's one of my favorite Pokemon. Tangrowth and Licky are two of my favorite evolutions that they brought in from Gen 4. So that was always a Pokemon that I tried to incorporate into my teams. I loved Tangrowth. So far we've had a lot of switches and just prevention for having their first KO of the battle. And we've got a grass standoff to which they're going to switch to their Moltres named Yang. Yeah, but there's two possibilities for Yin. Again, I'm hoping that the cries of the Pokemon aren't too loud, if it even picks up at all. It's blowing my eardrums out, but I don't know if it's like that for anybody else. Well, Ryke is gonna switch out to Artichoke the Tyranitar, who's gonna whip up a Sandstorm. That's a good position against the Moltres too. What missed? Hurricane missed. That's expected. So the last battle I commented had a Stone Mist to end it all, but it actually hit for once. Stupid move. Apologies for the silence, I had a mouthful of broccoli. We had 2 switch out in both teams. We had Floatzel's going to switch to Landorus. And we're going to have Ryke switch back to Slowqueen. Which no more Calm Mind boost for Thunderdor here. FFC says, I don't know why, but Artichoke is such a great name for Tyranitar. Ryke says, because he looks like one, but a rock one. I think it looks like a vegetable of some sort, along with an artichoke. I don't know if I'm thinking of an avocado. That's more of like a pine cone to me. So we're just this happens in Pokemon battles, of course, because you don't want to go too fast and just lose your whole team to something stupid. Landorus gonna be right at home in this Sandstorm. Oh, there's the U-turn, yep. U-turn is a very common move on the, I don't remember the name that they use for this trio. It's probably, well, let me think. No, it is my favorite trio. I like the, whatever they're called, Landorus and Thundurus and Tornadus. They look cool. Maybe I should have gotten a drink before this. Every time I do commentary, I have to turn my fan off, but my fan never wants to actually turn back on, and I have to sit there and beat it until it turns back on and like starts spinning. I think it's stuck on something, like a piece of dust or... Alright, we're gonna switch to Raikou, who's gonna of course have type advantage over Thermidor, the Slowqueen. Raikou just gonna eat that Psychic like it's nothing. That's the thing, people ask me how to like be good at competitive Pokemon. It's like you just gotta know what your opponents have and be able to switch to prevent your shit from dying. Like... So far in each team we've seen 4 out of 6 for Ryke, and we've seen every Pokemon on a Alolan Floatzel. Okay. See, here comes an electric move. There you go. Yeah, you don't want to lose your Slowking to a Thunderbolt, but good thing you were able to predict that, because that's what Pokemon battling comes down to. Is, oh, they switched to Raikou. They're gonna try to kill my Slowking with an electric move. And then they switch. You just gotta figure out who to switch to. see, because we're not gonna see that. We're not gonna see that Lopunny yet because Lopunny's trying to play late game cleanup with sweeping. Oh no. Oh yeah, okay, that was a great move by Alolan Floatzel. First KO of the game. Gonna take out Tyranitar with Z all-out pummeling. That was really good. Bright saying in the chat, hold up, did I miscalc? So I'm assuming that they put in the like math to see about Tyranitar specifically surviving that all-out pummeling Z. Oh yes, but it did critical hit. That's why. Okay. So Reich did put in the calculations to see if Tyranitar could survive that move, but was critical hit and robbed, essentially. I hate RNG. Pokemon Showdown loves its RNG. I feel like whenever I play random battles and use any ice move, I just get a freeze on whoever I'm playing against. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. But that's, you know, all is not lost. Let's see what Reich can do to get a revenge kill or possibly KO another Pokemon besides Raikou. Now with me in Pokemon Showdown, I never use shiny Pokemon. That's just me. I think it's lame if you use shinies. I mean, come on, who isn't gonna try to use shinies? Like, everybody does that. But no, I'm kidding. No hate. I didn't even know what shiny Raikou looked like. I'm not a big fan of the... What are they? The Sabertooths? I'm trying to think about what Raikou's colors remind me of. Besides just like tigers in general. Now note too that Tyranitar was set up with leftovers, so we were expecting to see that Pokemon lasting for a while, but due to that Z move, it's not here anymore. So that was a good play by Reich throwing in Rotom, because then none of his Pokemon, let's see, he had 5 choices there to switch in, of course, because he had 5 Pokemon left, but Slowking would have gotten hit super effective, Tornadus would have gotten hit super effective, and then Lopunny is going to be a late game sweeper, so no. So it was down to either Tangrowth or Rotom. And I guess they've got a plan for Rotom to try to get something going here. Now we're just going to wait for Floatzel to decide who Raikou's going to switch out with. And it's going to be Lurantis, who's going to eat Toxic Poison. I think Toxic is by far the most commonly used status move. Also in a minute here I'm gonna have to restart the battle theme. My loop is only 20 minutes long and it's already been 19. Alright, cool, we got not really a revenge kill because it wasn't Raikou, but Lurantis is gonna be taken out by Rotom's Hex. Good for 40% HP loss and a KO. So it's 5-5. Both teams evenly matched with Pokemon. We have had a Z move used on Floatzel's side, which, let me recheck the summary here. That means we still have a Z move available with Reich, but also Floatzel still has there... Who was it? The Moltres. Moltres has Z attack too. So we still have a Z possibility for both teams. And we're gonna get a super effective Volt Switch, and Rotom's gonna get out of there. And now these two are looking at each other again in a standoff. Thermidor is once again Toxic Poisoned. Ooh, that was a good move there. Because Recover could fail if Melodic uses it again. Apologies, gotta start over my battle theme. Get ready for almost an hour of this song. Of course, I could listen to this all day. I don't care that I have memories from 2 years ago today, Snapchat. You know, maybe I could try to stream next time. I don't know. I never tried it before. Don't know how comfortable I'd be doing that either. But after getting critical hit by that Volt Switch, right? Was it Volt Switch? No, it was the Psychic that did a critical hit, yeah. And it got the special defense fall on Melodic. That's so stupid. Well, now I'll just resume where I was, because there's been too many switches since to recap. But we got Yang, the Moltres, and Nappa, the Tangrowth, out on the field right now. Only Pokemon we have yet to see, once again, are Tornadus and Lopunny. Slowking back out, gonna eat that Hurricane and get confused on top of it because, again, Smogon loves its RNG. This seems like every time you do anything involving RNG on this, it just gives it to you. So Moltres is sitting at a little bit over half health, but one Toxic turn is going to bring it below if it doesn't get hit by anything. That's the best case scenario. As we can see, after 20 plus minutes, it's still an extremely close game. But that's what happens when you have a good Pokemon battle. It takes a while to pad out, because both players, they've done a lot of thought leading into this week. Oh, Hurricane gonna miss again. That's never good. So there's been 3 Hurricanes this match, and only one of them has landed, which was just taken by that Slow Queen. We got Rotom back out again. Now, unless Floatzel has a plan, there we go. I was gonna say that Moltres could be lost if a Volt Switch is used, but looks like Reich knew that a switch was going to come up, so they used Hex instead of using Volt Switch in order to be able to hit whatever Pokemon came out with at least some damage. Rotom is quite the annoying Pokemon to go against. All of its different forms have had uses in competitive before. There's only one move we don't know about on Rotom's moveset here. Karuma the Cobalion gonna use a resisted Volt Switch against Rotom to just get out of there. I don't know if Floatzel was expecting that Hex to happen. The Hex gonna hit for over a quarter health on Landorus. I don't think Rotom's going to worry about that Intimidate very much. Let me check the HPs of... Alright, so everybody on Floatzel's team, with the exception of Landorus, is under half health. Melodic can use Recover, so he can heal, but I don't know if any other recovery HP moves are going to be on Floatzel's Pokemon besides Melodic. Cobalion gonna come out again, which is gonna lead to a safe switch to Tangrowth. In case an earthquake or something would happen. I don't know what Landorus would have used. Because Rotom has Levitate. Oh, Tangrowth can't use Leech Seed after that. That's very good to have Taunt in a situation like this. And if my voice sounds raspy at all, I apologize. I've been talking since about 3 when I got home. With just friends on the phone. Rotom gonna come back out and eat that Volt Switch again. That's like the 4th one that Rotom's taken. Karuma's gonna have to switch out to somebody. And this is a fresh switch for both sides, so Rotom will most likely move first. Oh, they possibly have the same speed, so never mind. It depends what their EVs are. They literally have the same speed stats. Oh, Stone missed. He's gonna miss regardless, regardless of who is standing out there. U-turn gonna be super effective on Tangrowth, and Landorus is gonna get out of there. Gonna switch to Moltres, exerting its pressure. I like pressure on Mewtwo. Oh, Yang is getting real low with that Leech Seed and Toxic. Yang the Moltres is going to recover quite a lot of HP with that Roost, but lose almost half of it immediately to Leech Seed and Toxic Poison. Once Toxic gets this bad, it really gets going on your Pokemon. We're now back out to Thermidor the Slow Queen, who's sitting in a nice calm 89%. Apologies for that alarm. Melodic is going to be sent out and get hit by Psychic. Down to 7% after its burn damage. Quite a lot of damage there. One more burn will take out Melodic unless he uses Recover, which he's gonna use Recover, allowing Thermidor to use a Calm Mind setup. Which I completely agree, that was a good move there. If you know that a recovery is going to happen because you don't want to lose Melodic, right? Then why not use a setup move? I need to grab a drink. 1 second. Alright, so yeah, I got back before that turn was over. And it looks like we had 2 recoveries used. Wow. So Melodic is back up to 92% HP. I'm surprised that none of those recovers failed. But it looks like the Slow Queen is sitting at a double Calm Mind boost. Any sort of setup move is never going to be good to go up against. Another really hard hitting Psychic. Wow, that hurt. I wasn't talking about the Psychic. I guess it worked though. I hit my foot really hard against my desk. This is the 3rd time that Slow King has been poisoned in like the past 3 minutes. So we've got a really, really intimidating sight here. We got a Slow King with triple Calm Mind boost. This is a pretty good setup this far into the game. A stab Psychic with 2.5 times damage is going to be quite the hard-hitting move. Glad I got this drink. Maybe I can talk a little better. Even a critical hit on that U-turn is not going to be enough to take out Thermidor, the Slow Queen. And back out goes Tornadus. Let's see who Alone and Floatzel switches to. Reich says, yikes, don't scare me with those crits. It is like the 4th crit this game on Reich's Pokemon. Oh, wow. Melodic taking a critical hit Psychic. So that's going to make it 4-5 in Reich's favor with an almost dead Thermidor, the triple Calm Mind boosted Slow Queen. They're talking about ramen. They make me hungry again. This is a very familiar turn. Rotom getting switched out on Tornadus, who's gonna use U-turn. This Rotom is putting in a lot of work, as I predicted. It's just a very versatile Pokemon to have. It can run statuses, and it can run just... It's just annoying. I don't know what else to say about it. Alright, we're moving into turn 41 here. We're almost through the second loop of my 20-minute Persona 4 battle theme. It's like when Mr. Krabs is like, day 32! Give it up for day 32! Oh, here goes Africa. I work in a coffee shop. I hate you. Which Tornadus is instantly gonna get taken down to 21% health from, I don't even remember what move that was. What was that? Oh, Fire Blast. God damn. Oh, Z Acid Downpour, which is gonna be immune by Copalion. That's a pretty big turning point there. But Hurricane's gonna take it out regardless. That's still pretty big for Floatzel because they got rid of the Z move on Reich's side. And Floatzel still has Moltres with a Z move unless I missed it. I don't think I did. And if I did, then I'm a dumb bitch, I guess. And there goes Tornadus, gonna get thunderbolted for their pleasure. Pleasure? Ew. Tangro's still sitting at 100% HP thanks to Leech Seed. As we go into turn 45. Give it up for turn 45. Oh damn, that's the other move that Raikou had. Substitute. Which is instantly going to get faded by Energy Ball. That's right. Oh, it got faded, bro. I'm kidding. Shut up. But regardless, that leaves Raikou in a pretty bad position. Which, yep, it's gonna Volt Switch out of there. Here comes Moltres with its heavy toxic damage. But at least it didn't get Earthquaked because of the flying type. Man, my voice is screwed. You know, that means that Moltres only has, what, 6 Fire Blasts left? And there's 5. Wow. Okay, never mind. Moltres goes down, so we're not at even game anymore. But it's pretty close compared to what it used to be. And here comes a male Lopunny. That was pretty good. I don't know if Floatzel predicted that Lopunny was going to come out, but they sent out Landorus with the Intimidate on an attacking Pokemon, so that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy to see that both players are having a lot of fun with this match. They've been talking a lot in the sidebar here. Ooh. Got an Ice Beam from Mega Lopunny, so I gotta say, I didn't expect that. I don't think anybody expected that. Floatzel with the GG. They know it's over. Wow, okay, that was quite a way to end it with Reich with a Ice Beam from a Mega Lopunny. I don't think anybody expected that. But it worked. It worked kind of like my Trick Room Destiny Bond Malamar all those years ago. I'm gonna say awesome fight here in the sidebar, because I actually did think that, despite it being it was like a longer battle, of course, with more wearing down with like Toxic and Burn Poison and stuff, but it was a 50-turn battle, but I thought it was a pretty entertaining 50-turn battle. So it looks like Reich is going to take it with his Ice Beam using Mega Lopunny. I thought this was extremely well fought. I don't really have anything else to say on that. It was just a good fight with good trainers. So, good job to both of you. And I will be happy to commentate next time if my voice is not completely destroyed. So, that's the end of that Week 3 battle victory for Reich. My name is Ravage the Jaguar, and it was fun. I'll see you next time. At least I think I will.